Yo, what's up? I haven't made a video from this little setup in like very, very long. This is the setup I use for all my other channels if you're in the know-how. But as you guys know, this is the channel where I just talk about stuff. I don't edit the videos because I'm lazy and I feel like it's better whenever I have like a face-to-face conversation and whenever I leave in all my stutters and stuff like that. You guys can see the real me. But what I wanted to talk about today, even though I haven't posted in like 150 days, but I wanted to talk about something that I have realized recently that has just changed my life so much. So I've realized that a lot of people in life, they go through life and they're stressed and they're worrying about stuff and they have so much on their mind. Like people wake up and they're like, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that, and then, oh my God, I have to do this, I have to study for this test. Like people let their thoughts kind of, build up and they have so much to think about and then they can never have just a chill mind. Like most people, if they try this right now, they won't be able to do it. If you try to sit here right now and you just don't think of anything, just close your eyes right now. I know it sounds stupid, but trust me, close your eyes right now and try not to just blank out your mind. You're probably going to think of something that you need to do, or you'll think of something you didn't do. That's the thing. That's the problem with a lot of people nowadays. They think that life is so hectic and they think that life has so much going on and they think that life is so hard because they have so many things going on in their head. And the one way that I've changed, the one way that I've, because back then, like maybe like 2 years ago, I was that same person. I would have a lot to worry about. I'd be like, okay, I have to get this video done, but then I have to go do this. I have to fill up my tire because I ran over a damn rock. Oh my God, I have to go cook food for dinner. Oh my God, I have so many things in my head. But the one thing that changed, which might sound crazy, and I mean, in a lot of these videos that I make on this channel, a lot of people do comment and say, DJ, are you crazy? DJ, what are you talking about? Because a lot of you don't really relate with what I'm saying, but a lot of you do. A lot of you guys are like on the same mental length that I am. But one thing I've started doing that has reduced my anxiety a ton and has given me a newfound appreciation for life is having less things, thinking about less things, having less things to worry about. So for example, as I've grown up and as I've, tried to learn, I mean, I read a lot. Like this is a really good book, Letting Go, Wild at Heart, really good. I just have books everywhere. If you see my desk right now, you'd think I was insane. I can't really show you because my camera's on a little mount. But I've tried to learn and learn and learn. And the one thing that I've kept seeing in all of these books, the one thing that I've kept seeing over and over in all of this wisdom that I take in, like all the YouTube videos I watch that I try to learn from, I see the same thing. People are saying less is more. Now, this can go for example, I'm looking at my computer screen right now with some notes. Less people in your life is honestly better. As a kid, you think that having more friends is better and having more things to do and more people to talk to is better. But as you grow up, you slowly realize that you would much rather have two really good friends that you see, a couple times a week than like 40 friends that you're just like, I barely know him. Like I know a lot of people in my hometown, right? A lot of people are those type of guys where they go around, they try to make everyone happy. They try to make sure everyone likes them. And they have like probably 100 different friends, but they would never hang out with 97 of them. They would never go to their houses. That's the thing. I would much rather have two friends. I'd even have one freaking friend. I'd rather have one good friend than a ton of friends because less is more. You have to worry about less. You have to think about less. The more that you like this might sound crazy, but the less thoughts you have, the better the better your life will be. Whenever you go into a situation and you're constantly thinking about stuff, you're in your head. So let's say I wanted to go make a YouTube video. If I was thinking about, oh God, I gotta clean my clothes. Oh God, I have clothes in the dryer that I need to fold, which is actually true. I do have clothes in the dryer that I need to fold. But anyway, if I was going into a YouTube video, or if I was going into my job, let's say you have a job, or if I was going to school, with all of these things in my head, I would not be able to focus. I would not be able to be present. One thing that I've noticed in life recently is that being present and being in the moment is the number one superpower that anybody can have. All of the top performers in life, all the people who own companies, all the people who make tons of money, hundreds of thousands a month, are very present in what they do. They don't think about other things when they're doing their work. They don't think about other things when they're hanging out with their family. When they're doing something, they're giving that thing their full attention. And this goes back to having less people in your life. This goes back to having less stuff. This goes back to less is more. The less things you have to think about, the more present you will be and the better you will do your things. See, for me, the things that I do for money are just make YouTube videos. That's all I do for money. I have multiple different channels. If you don't know me from my other channels and you only know me from this channel, what the hell are you doing? How'd you get here? Anyway, on all my other channels, I make YouTube videos. Every single day, I make a certain amount of YouTube videos for all of my channels. That is my work. Now, to a lot of people, that might sound dumb. I know a lot of people hate on YouTubers. They're like, oh, you just sit here and make videos? That's boring. You shouldn't get paid that much, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a damn what anyone thinks. If you've ever tried to be a YouTuber, you know that it's not super hard, but it's not super easy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and say that my job's easy, but when I go and sit here and make these videos, I am fully focused on making these videos. I'm not thinking about, oh, what am I going to eat later? I'm not thinking about, oh, I'm stressed out. I have to make this, I have to make that. No, I'm drilled into my thing that I need to do. And that's what a lot of people need to start doing. My life completely changed. And I know everyone says this, oh, my life changed when this happened. My life changed. I'm not playing. My life changed when I started giving the thing that I'm doing my full attention. Have you ever thought about how like little kids, like 4-year-old, 5-year-old kids, no, maybe 3 or 4-year-old, those type of kids don't give a damn. They will go up to you and say, boy, you are ugly. They will go up to you and say, can I have some candy? They will go up to you and they won't give a damn. It's because they are fully present. They act out their full personality. As we grow up, we get conditioned into like, oh, that's not the right thing to do in this moment. That's not the right thing. Oh, you're not being polite. You're not being normal. You're not being, socially accepted. We start to get this socialization forced upon us, and then we start, acting as if we have a shell around us. But these little kids are showing that, being present is the best. Do you ever think about why people love little kids? It's because they're authentic. They're fully present and they're acting how they are. The way you can do this as an adult, or if you're like 12 watching this, or 5 or 6 or 7, the way you can do this is to realize that you need to act like you are. And this kind of goes back to what I was saying. Having less things, having less people in your life, having less influences, having less thoughts allows you to act from you. Whenever you watch a ton of things or you learn a ton of things or you scroll on YouTube Shorts, it gives you this brain dead information, and all of this information fills out who you are. It becomes who you are. It changes who you are. If you can just be who you are and who you've been since you were 2 years old, people will love you. You will be authentic. You will be very present in every moment. You won't be thinking. One thing I've also noticed is when you talk to somebody, when you're in like a social interaction, let's say you're a guy and you're talking to a girl, the girl will like you no matter what if you have a good vibe to you. If you're just sitting there and you're talking to her and you're not thinking about, oh, what should I say next? Would she like if I put my arm? No. Should I have said that word? When you're doing that, you're being a baby. She doesn't like you, and you're also in your head. You're not present. That's the main thing I want to talk about. Presence. Being present in every single moment. You know why they call being present? You know why they call it a present? Because it's a present. It's a gift. You give that gift to every single person you're with. When you're fully with them and you're not thinking about what happened on that YouTube Shorts video you watched 12 years ago, they like you more. Less is way more. Don't consume dumb things. That's what I'm trying to say here. I know a lot of people who just scroll. This video is encompassing a lot of stuff. Don't scroll. Don't scroll YouTube Shorts. I post YouTube Shorts. And it kind of sucks for me to say stop watching YouTube Shorts, but then I post it. I want you to watch my shorts because they're not all stupid. But don't watch that dumb stuff, bro. Less is always more, because the more that you act like you and the less that you act like these things that you're consuming, the better you will be and the more present and more authentic you will be. Living in the present moment, being your true authentic self are the two things, those two things right there. Living in the present moment, being fully committed to what you're doing in that situation, even if it's like brushing your teeth. If you're just focused on brushing your teeth and feeling that tooth getting brushed right there, that sounds weird, but it's kind of fire when you do it. And whenever I brush my teeth, I'm like I like this. Whenever you can be fully present in every single moment in life, it allows you to start enjoying things. It allows you to see the beauty in every single thing. People will go take a shower and they'll be all pouty, like, oh, I don't want a freaking shower. I love taking a shower, bro. You're cleaning your body up. Whenever you can be fully present in every moment, that is like the number one thing ever. And then the number two, what's the hell is a number two? The number two thing ever is being authentic. That's probably number one even, but being you. Don't let all of this stuff that you're consuming change who you are. Be you in every single situation. Doing less, having less, being around less people is always better because then you're fully you. I know you might feel like you want this new thing, you want this new thing, you want to watch this new TV show, you want to hang out with these new friends. Just know what you truly need. You only need a few things. Less is always more. Be you. This was all over the place. I'm just trying to, talk. I haven't talked in like 150 days. I love y'all. I'm still learning. Peace.